Yeh Hai Mohabbatein 9th of June 2017 written update of full episode, Ishita and Aliya explore their newfound companionship. Yeh Hai Mohabbatein 9th of June 2017 written update of full episode, Ishita and Raman discuss their changed situations and help each other cope with it. Aliya messes up and finally gets caught by Ishita, who calms her down and helps her, also making her realize that she is still her Amma. Yeh Hai Mohabbatein starts with Karan Patel opening up to Ishita Divyanka Tripathi about his new plan to get into the fashion industry. Ishita tells him that he will have to then divert his complete attention from his business to training for his new idea. Raman starts thinking about it. Ishita guesses that something else is worrying him. She asks him and he reveals about a client who did not want to work with him but only add Abhishek Verma. Ishita asks him how that was a bad thing, as Ad is their son and in future their children have to take care of these things. Raman says he now understands what Ishita is going through. They share their experiences with each other. They find each other in a situation where the work they have been doing for years no longer requires them. They decide to spend more of time with each other and spend time for each other. They decide to go for a date together. Ishita still worries about Aliya Krishna Mukherjee cooking the Prasad, but she forces herself to get over it and goes on her date. Aliya on the other hand has messed up the Prasad big time. She somehow manages to distract Mrs. Iyer, Nina Kulkarni, who comes inquiring about the Prasad by saying she is taking a bath. Later she finds out if someone can get veggies for her, which does not work out. Then again she goes out to find if the watchman can get it, but he says he cannot leave in duty time. Aliya returns back to a auto-locked house and the keys inside the house. She decides to call Shagun, Anita Husanandani, and right then Mommy Sumit Sachdev calls her. Disaster completes when Mrs. Iyer comes out and finds Aliya there. She gets Aliya the spare key and later Aliya takes Mommy's help to get ready-made Prasad dish from a friend of his. Aliya is just serving the dish into different vessels when Ishita walks in. Ishita tastes the dish and finds dry coconut in it. She asks Aliya if she got the ingredients from out. Aliya in her nervousness says everything was in the house. Ishita senses some mischief and then she sees burnt vegetables in the dustbin. She also sees the parcels too. She asks a already tensed Aliya if she lied to her. Aliya starts crying and tells Ishita the entire truth. Ishita makes her sit and makes her understand that nothing has changes between them and that she is still her mother. She tells Aliya that she can share anything with her or a Mrs. Ba. Mrs. Batu convinces Aliya about it. Later they ask Aliya to engage Patty in something for 1 hour, meanwhile they can cook the Prasad at home. Aliya engages Mrs. Iyer in cooking payasam. The ladies make the Prasad and Mrs. Iyer gets very pleased. Aliya thanks Ishita and says she is very lucky to have them as her family. Recap: Ishita asks Raman to launch a new idea that he had suggested to a client and the client had refused. Raman says he does not have enough infrastructure for launching such a plan.